It's not a problem to use the mind. It's a useful thing. Running it unconsciously, unaware, dreaming it, that's where the problem is. Thinking, believing, experiencing the mind and the feelings that come with it, and therefore believing the content to be real and true. Not just that the content is real and true, but the content is things, people, or events. It's not. The content is not things, people, or events, because the content is the mind, and the mind is not things, people, or events. And you can only really see this when you sit down in front of a blank wall. And it can start to clarify. You can start to notice. You can sit there for a while and have thoughts about people and me, and then realize all you have is the wall. You go, that isn't people. That's not others. It's not me, others, real or true. It's the mind is what it is. We must realize that this is the mind. Realizing the mind, you know it's not real, it's not true, it's not others, it's not you. You should drop it. Like you're sitting there in front of the wall and all you got is the wall. That's all that's going on. Nothing else. But you could sit there for 30 minutes and have hundreds of things happen in the mind that didn't happen. They didn't happen. It's just thinking. And so this phenomenon goes on throughout your day if you're in the mind. And even if you're not in the mind, thoughts come up. It's their nature. It's how the mind works. And it's okay. It's not a problem if you're aware that a thought is a thought. That a thought is not a person, it's not a thing, it's not an event, it's a thought. It's not a reality, it's a thought. And so that's our work, is to have these insights, recognize this on deeper and deeper levels. At first, most people out there, especially in the spiritual world, are working on a very superficial, pointless level of the content and the story in the mind. Psychology works there too. You want to have a better story of yourself, a better ego for yourself, right? You want to have a better idea about other people. So they stay on the level of the story in the mind. They never wake up to the mind itself. And if you play on the level of the story in the mind, you're like a mouse on a wheel, chasing the cheese, going nowhere. Never getting the cheese, by the way.